Right, guys. So today I'm going to talk about how I did the oil trade. So you guys might have seen it in the group already today. So in the group that I've shown, I've did some trades today and there were some results. And wait a minute. So here's the result. It was from 78.62 to 77.65. Made like 5K, but the 5K is not the main point, it's the pips that are the main point. And the stop loss was like only few pips away from 62 to 59. And then it all went a whole $1 further, okay? So this is the stop loss risk reward ratio that we are talking about. So how did I did it? This was a sell trade, right? So it was from here. It was actually from here, somewhere from here. And traded it like this all the way to somewhere like here, okay? This is how I did it. Should have been from here, but I did it from here. So let me explain how would you trade this one. So previously you would have seen that traded we have got into this trade before, right? Um, Here oil was like earlier when we were in here, right? We took a trade in here. We uh, take some profit in here, right? So how did we did this trade before? So basically, um, here it was some of the fair value gaps, okay? And wait a minute, it wasn't this one. It was actually this one, I think. Yeah, yeah. Here is fair value gap, right? And here is was a trade, okay? So price break below it, right? Uh, did an inducement in here and then break its structure in here, okay? Wait, break its structure in here, change of character, okay? Went all the way down and did some fake inducement in here, like fake to people that price is gonna come back up and whatever, okay? Uh, and it went all the way up back to this area, and we had a sell limit in here. We shorted it and took some profit with this level. So after that, this level, once this uh, fair value gap has been wiped out, right, it will become invalid already, okay? So once it becomes invalid, right, if you take any more trades within these kind of fair value gaps, right, even if it's from here or if it's below it, right, everything will be like useless, okay? It will be all inducement, smart money traps, okay? So what would you have seen is that after this one, you will think like, oh, I can short from here, right? Yeah, you can. Like, why short from here? Like, people will think like, oh, here is a imbalance, and here is the order block, okay? Even though this order block didn't do a liquidity wipe out, like the last candle isn't wiping out the previous candle. Unlike this one, uh, this was the top candle, right? In here, the last candle didn't wipe out the previous candle, okay? So maybe you'll say like, okay, this is the order block, okay? You would pull it in here and you would short it from here, right? Yeah, you would short it from here, but the risk to reward ratio is really bad. There's one thing. The main thing is that this is just a trap, okay? It's just an inducement trap. Smart money won't be shorting their positions in here, okay? And you will see like below this level, okay, everything was like a trap, okay? a lot of people were taking shorts in here, shorts in here, shorts in here, because they think like, oh, supply and demand zone. Okay, they will think like, oh, here's a supply and demand zone, or this is a resistance. Okay, so they are going to short in here and going to take some profit below. So people were doing all kind of stuffs like these. Okay, from all the way from here. Okay, all the way from here. So this has became the new trap zone. Okay, first this was a useful area. Okay, the fair value gap helped us. Okay, uh, price came back up to the fair value gap and hit the order block, which is this one, and then it shorted from there. Okay, the smart money shorted from there, but afterwards, once this has been used once, it is useless anymore. It's second hand, and then afterwards it's all retail. Okay, retail coming in and shorting from the same position. They're like, oh, there's a good big order block in here, not knowing that this order block came from here and it has been used already. So they will be shorting in here and continuously doing it over and over again, and it is all useless. And what happened is that this has become, a lot of people has been placing their stop losses in here because price has been respecting this area a lot, right? So the smart money came back up, liquidate all these stop losses, okay, and then start shorting from here. What is the most important thing about here is that it is still within the order block of this area. Okay, still within the order block of this one. But if you go into the smaller time frame, right? 5 minute. All right, you will see that this one is the last order block. Okay, that on the 5 minute, people will pull it all the way to there just to touch this area. Okay, so in here you will see like price would have done this some kind of Wyckoff pattern. Okay, they call it Wyckoff distribution, and you will see it looking something like this. See if I can zoom in on it. And this is accumulation. Let me go to distribution. Yeah. So yeah, here if you zoom in, right, you will see some kind of relevance pattern here. Like there's a one top, second top, and the third top is the highest. See like one top, second top, third top. Okay, and then after it is like uh, another point where LPSY is below all these, which is in here. LPSY somewhere in here, right? Even though this doesn't matter, like there's first top, second top, third top. Okay, and if you go into 1 minute time frame, you'll see it. And then this will be the PSY, this one, LPSY, SOW. Okay, and price you would have got into short in here, or you might have just put on sell limit in here and stop loss in here. Price would go down from here. Okay, and then your take profit will be in here. So short position and take profit, 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, this is all we need. We need at least 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, and we got it in here. And that's this how you would trade it. Okay, So yeah, that's all. And hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask in the group. And this is one of the breakout that we have explained today. And we'll do more in the future. And hope you guys have all the best.